From milk cows and chickens to goats, homeschooling, baking bread, good books, and way too much coffee. Thanks for joining us as we homestead in the real world. Well, hello friends. It has been a minute since we did kind of a kitchen video. There has been a lot of developments going on around the farm lately. So while we do want to get into the kitchen video, I also wanted to kind of just say hi and tell you about some of the surprises that have been happening. As you know, I think the last video, we had our heifer calf, Violet. She's doing great. She's 3 weeks now, 2 weeks old, somewhere in that vicinity. She's doing great, bottle fed. Yeah, just absolutely wonderful. The plan is with her to make her into our next milking cow in a couple years. In between that time, who knows? We may just end up with another cow as well. In other news, if you don't follow us on YouTube, which I'm going to link to, then you don't know that. And no, this was not planned, but I'm not upset about it. I literally just found out yesterday that it is a girl. We've known I've been pregnant for a while. I'm about, 16 weeks and some days, 17 weeks. I don't know. I'd have to look at my calendar. But anyway, and so I've known I'm pregnant for a while. It's just, we didn't know the baby's sex yet. And I had, because I'm considered a geriatric pregnancy, they did these genetic testing to make sure the baby didn't have Down syndrome or trisomy 18 or any of that kind of thing. And in the process of this genetic testing, they are able to do blood type and screening on the baby to find out the gender. So we did that because I'm not a person who can't not know. I have to know. So anyway, other than that, if you haven't been following along for a while, Little Red Barn is conjoined twin is completely done. Aside from we're putting in like a garage door on the front of the one side. That's the one part we haven't got done yet. Let's see if this is just a temper tantrum or if it's an actual, I need mommy. Sounds like a temper tantrum. Anyway, so that's done. Calf's born. I'm a oven at the moment. There was something else and now I just had a mind fart. Oh well. Anyway, okay, so I wanted to show you guys something. So a lot of you have commented on my aprons. And my friend Dory from the Delightful Cottage, she is the one who makes all of my aprons because she will make them to fit. And throughout my ups and downs and my weight loss and whatever, she's made me multiple aprons that fit because trying to find one for a bigger, beautiful woman can sometimes be hard. Well, I asked Dory to make me this one, okay? I love the patterns. I think it's cute. It's a cross back. So let's see if I can so there's no like straps or anything. I wanted to wear it for this video, but pregnancy caught up with me and it doesn't fit right now. So I'm sad because I can't show it off. And I'm sad because I'm at that in-between stage in pregnancy where you could look either way. You know, you could either look pregnant or you could just look kind of fat. So I'm in the in between. And because I'm a bigger girl anyway, I can't wear the apron today. But I did want to show it off because I loved it. I love the colors. But this apron is another one that was made by Dory. So just know it's the same style as this, just different design. Okay, let's get into the meat and potatoes of today's video. Grapes. We were gifted a crap ton of, whoops. Let's try that again, shall we? We were gifted a crap ton of river grapes. If you don't know what a river grape is, so wild raspberries, if you've ever picked them, are smaller than a raspberry that you plant in your garden. It's the same thing with river grapes. They're this basically, you guys, they're basically the same thing as a regular grape. It's just they're smaller, okay? And they grow wild, usually in wooded areas. They vine up the trees. In like if you have a slough or more swampy type area, they like that kind of environment as well. Along riverbanks, of course, that kind of thing. Some people find them in ditches, just kind of spiraling up trees and whatever. Especially out here, a lot of our ditches get water in them, so that probably is why. But anyway, we were gifted a crap ton of these things. And I still have jelly from last year. And so I didn't need to make any of that. I decided I'm going to make grape juice. And now this time I'm doing it a little different because normally I make a grape juice concentrate. And I could do that this time, not a big deal. However, I thought I would try using my cranberry juice recipe with the grapes. And after talking to a few people and looking it up, there doesn't seem to be a reason why I can't. So instead of making a concentrate, we are going to make just regular old grape juice. We're going to use quart jars for this. This is the same way that I make cranberry juice in November. So if you find yourself with an abundance of cranberries from the grocery store or whatever, the fresh berries, you can return to this video and do everything exactly the same. Just switch out your berries. Okay, let's get started. First things first, you're gonna need 2 pots of boiling water. This pot is the water I'm gonna use to put into my jars. This is my canner. Whatever water I don't use from this pot, I'll just pour into that one later. But get you 2 pots boiling water. All right, so washed grapes. I have tried to destem as best as I could. Get those ready. Quart jars, 1/2 a cup, 1 cup. In these jars, we're going to put 2 cups of grapes, just as is. We're not squishing them, we're not nothing. Just putting 2 grapes or 2 cups of grapes in as is. 1, 2. Okay, so let me fill up some of these with grapes. 2. It's okay if sometimes you get kind of squish or whatever, it's not hurt anything else. It's Now, if you accidentally get a stem in there, is that really going to kill you? No, it's not going to do anything. So, okay, so let's just say all my jars are filled. Okay, now you can do this a couple of ways. You can add sugar now if you want, or if you don't want to, you don't have to, or you can add less than what I'm going to add. I add less than what some places have recommended, mainly because we like our juice a little tart, and I think there's enough natural sugars in grapes anyway. So I'm only going to use the half a cup of sugar in each one of my jars. All right, so once you've got your berries in your juice, and I think this one's missing a cup of berries. We're just gonna add that to it, because that doesn't look very full. Let's go with that, as I'm dropping berries everywhere. Don't forget your lids and rings, and I am using 4 jars lids. Guys, I'm telling you, I am being very honest. I did 66 pints of corn the other day, 11 pints of applesauce, 3 quarts of vegetable broth, 2 quarts of chicken broth, 4 pints of chicken, 8 pints of green beans, 15 pints of beef, and I only had one lid not seal. I will forever, as long as they don't change, be recommending 4 jars. I will link to, it is my affiliate link. You get, I think it's 10% off your order. And right now they're doing a special. Last I remember was, I think it was buy 100, get 50 free or something of that nature. But anyway, I'll link below in the description. So you got your berries, your sugar, your lids, your rings. Now, you're going to get some water. All right, so you got hot water from your 1 pot. Fill your jar. Give yourself 1-inch headspace. And if you remember from our Rebel series, let's see. All right. Let's see. So right about here, this ring right here, okay? That's about 1 inch headspace. Inch, ½ inch, quarter inch. All right? So you're gonna fill each one of your jars with this boiling hot water, okay? So after you got your water in, just do a little debubble. And yet, did I do that one? I don't know. We'll do it again if I didn't. And you'll notice, yes, I do have some green grapes. When it comes to river grapes, so the purple, the darker purple, I think I did this one. Anyway, okay. The darker purple grapes are the done ones, or the ripe ones. The green are not quite ripe. They're very tart. Again, we like our grape juice tart. You can eat them. It doesn't hurt you like that. They're not poisonous, whatever. Just they're very high in acidity. And if you eat too many of them, they can give you a little tummy ache from experience. So, all right, got the debubble going. Did that. Now let's wipe our rims and put our lids and rings on. Okay, remember, we are just doing finger tight. Put it on. Okay, so that's it. You don't need to do it, you don't crank on it. Put it on, finger tight. Really? That's all there is, okay? You want one what, sweetheart? What?
Mom, why do we need
Don't touch, it's hot. I'm making apple juice, or grape juice.
These grapes are hot.
Yep, they're hot right now. So you're going to put it into your water container. Make sure the water is as hot as the water you put in your jars. Yes. Oh, you chemical crackers. Are you going to belly? Okay, give me a second. Finish this, okay? That's a lighter show. Once your cans are in, go ahead. If you had turned off your burner, whoops, go ahead and turn that back on. You need it to come to a boil. Once it starts to boil, you're going to set your time. Now, I have seen anywhere from 10 minutes to 30 minutes, okay? And these are acidic grapes. That's why they can be water bathed. The time is basically to seal the lid is what's happening right now. So I am going to go with 15 minutes. Okay. After 15 minutes, after it started boiling, you put your time for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you can take them out. Then we'll go from there. All right. When we are completely done after the 15 minutes, go ahead, start pulling them out. And what you're going to do is you are actually going to leave these. Leave them for about 2 weeks, give or take. And that's just to kind of let the juices come out from the boiling water or whatever. And then after the 2 weeks, pop one open, strain off your grapes, and have yourself some fresh homemade grape juice. And keep in mind, again, this is the exact same recipe as I use for the cranberry. Elijah, stop. It's the exact same recipe I use for the cranberry juice. So you do everything the same. It's just instead of grapes, you use cranberries. So
instead of cranberries, it's grapes, not instead of grapes, it's cranberries.
did I say it backwards? Yeah. Oh, whoops. You guys know what I meant. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this quick little video and the update session, and we will see you again next time.